the Martinique athlete Jean-Élie. There is Jamal Stevenson of Jamaica. Ran 10:38 at the Jamaican High School Championships, finished second in his semi-final, was retroactively disqualified for a false start, later reinstated, but not allowed to actually contest the race. Then he won at the Grand Slam track a week later and has gotten the opportunity to compete here at the CARIFTA Games because the winner of the CARIFTA trials and the man who would have been the favorite, Gary Card, injured and out, and also his countryman and a schoolmate, Shaquane Gordon, has decided to focus on the defense of his sprint hurdles title. And so young Jamal Stevenson, competitor 495, gets his shot at glory, and it's at the CARIFTA Games. He's in lane number 3, fastest in the field at 10:38. Stanislaus of Grenada is to be watched as well. De Wind of Curacao, Conroy Wilson of Antigua, Richardson Bermuda, and Bruno Suriname, with Jean-Élie on the inside for Martinique. There's Stevenson. His redemption journey continues in Port of Spain. Very open event, this under 20 boys 100 meters, no clear favorite. I think there are about 6 or 7 of these young men who can have realistic expectations of winning the gold medal later tonight. That's how close I think it is.
Certainly I agree. Card, very unfortunate for Card, who was injured crossing the line first in the trials, of course winning that race, and didn't turn up for the 200, and at that point everyone knew that it was going to be touch and go for him to recover in time for the CARIFTA Games.
Yeah, ran a blazing 10:06 in his semi-final at the high school championships, and despite the injury, held on for the win in the final at 10:28.
Yeah, there was a picture published of him holding on to his legs and trying to stretch it out, and there was a hint of desperation about it, and you knew that there was something seriously wrong. And even just looking at the picture, you knew it was going to be difficult to see him here at the CARIFTA Games.
No pun intended, but it's always been his Achilles heel. He's struggled to stay healthy over the years. He's not here, but we have 7 in this lineup who are looking for their chance at glory. Only the winner assured of a spot in the final. The first semi-final was hot. This one could be extremely competitive as well. Expect Jamal Stevenson to blaze out of the blocks. He's little and gets away quickly.
Well, they've been asked to stand up for the second time here, so another issue that has been dealt with. And sometimes the idea of coming in without any expectations on you can actually give you that freedom to express yourself on the track. So we hope that will affect Stevenson in that way.
Green card. All safe. Ahead of the start of the second semi-final for the under 20 boys 100 meters. At one stage, we were well behind time, still behind time. This race scheduled for 12:08 local time. It's now 12:21, so 13 minutes behind. And at one stage, it looked as if we would have been much further behind. So they've caught up pretty well, the officials, after the issues, the technical issues with the gun. Semi-final 2. Off they go. Stevenson got up quickly, the Jamaican. The rest of the field will have to chase. De Wind of Curacao trying to come through. Oh, that is impressive from Jamal Stevenson. Grenada's Mark Stanislaus came through in second position, but it's Stevenson who books his spot in the final. And at 10:52, it also means that the Trinbagonian Dylan Woodruff is still the fastest of the non-automatic qualifiers after 2 semi-final races.
Yeah, good news for the Trinidad and Tobago faithful, but Stevenson very, very impressive here. And I think that really coming in without the expectation, coming in under the radar perhaps, has released him here, and he's really laid down a statement in that opening race. 10.56 this time.
Before this season, he'd not even run an individual event for his high school, much less being able to contemplate competing for his country, but he's put in a whole lot of work. From Waterhouse, the same community that the great Shelley and Fraser Price is from in Kingston, Jamaica.
He was almost high-stepping across the line, wasn't he? Very relaxed indeed.
I don't think he's as tall as Shelley and Fraser Price. 10.55, positive 0.6 meters per second, the wind speed. Stevenson is through. 10.79 for Stanislaus. Conroy Wilson of Antigua, 10.84. So we watched at 10.79 for Stanislaus. He still has a shot.